Hey there, fight fans. Today we have some good news.
Big news, something's going on, Si.
Islam Makhachev flew out to the fight with Alex Volkanovski, and Khabib Nurmagomedov is going to arrive at the venue to help support his friend.
I go not here, I go here. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Not here, I go here.
Also later on in the video, former two champions. Is their rivalry finally over? Jon Jones is ready to leave behind a years-long conflict with his most rival and enemy, Daniel Cormier, who will be commentating on his next fight.
Jon Jones, get together, I'm waiting for you.
Let's go, baby. And still, you are the biggest I've ever seen, for sure.
Okay, we'll see.
Charles Oliveira stated that he will not be waiting for Conor McGregor to return before fighting for the title in maybe April or even May. Oliveira gave an approximate date as to when he will be returning to that title challenger race. As you already know, UFC middleweight champion Alex Pereira clearly does not like Khamzat Chimaev. They've already had some exchanges, and this time Pereira called Chimaev a fucking jester. So of course, Chimaev, well, he's probably not gonna like that comparison. But before we start the video, I want to ask you to subscribe to our channel. There are already more than 40,000 subscribers, and our goal is to reach 50,000. So we kindly ask you to help support us. Thank you so much in advance. The current UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev, completed his training camp and flew to Australia, where in 3 weeks he will be fighting the best fighter in the UFC regardless of weight category, Alexander Volkanovski. We started moving, Makhachev posted a team photo. Now at the same time, the team captain, Khabib Nurmagomedov, who is not in the picture, made it clear that he was going to be arriving at the venue to help support his friend. "See you soon, brother," wrote the former UFC champ. Now, as you know, Khabib decided to limit his coaching activities and refused to travel to training camps and fights for his team's fighters. They even said that the Eagle could miss even the fight of Islam Makhachev. But as you can see, that's clearly not going to happen. I mean, how could he miss one of the most important fights for Islam? So, Khabib will be in the building, but whether he will be in his corner or not, that still remains to be seen.
These days, it has never been easier to find yourself in a world of trouble thanks to a clever scam, a seemingly harmless link that, when clicked, leaves you and your personal information at risk. It could be something as simple as a text from your bank or an email from a trustworthy postal service. You may think that the text seems harmless and that clicking the attached link will bring you exactly where you need to go. But in 2023, you can never be too certain about who's actually sending these messages and what they're gaining every time they succeed in getting a click. Thankfully, we have a solution. I'm excited to partner with today's sponsor, Aura. Aura is an easy-to-use app that includes everything you need to stay safe online. If your information is being sold or has been leaked on the dark web by the type of criminals who benefit from these scams, Aura can help you stay posted by giving you near real-time updates on suspicious activities, like for example, if someone was opening a loan or credit card in your name. When I used Aura, it alerted me that my email and password, which I use on important accounts, was leaked on the dark web, which was a lifesaver, and it could also do that for you. Their VPN is an absolute must when it comes to staying anonymous online, and it keeps you protected from viruses, malware, spyware, and more so the bad guys can't break in. Aura even helps you manage what your kids can do on their devices. You can restrict specific apps, set screen time limits, and even set focus times to ensure your child is doing their homework instead of binging YouTube. Let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online. If you sign up right now, Aura will give you a 2-week free trial with my link. Go to aura.com/genial to start your free trial. Also, link below in the description or scan the QR code.
Now, contender for the vacant UFC heavyweight title, Jon Jones, is poised to put aside years of conflict with his arch-rival Daniel Cormier, who will be commentating on his next fight. "I don't compete with Daniel Cormier anymore. I beat him twice," Jones told Sports Illustrated. "I love the way he coaches the kids' wrestling team and commentary. I think it's great when a fighter can retire and use his voice and intelligence to do what he likes, so I have nothing but respect for Cormier." Well, the day is finally here where Jones is finally ready to leave behind that long-term rivalry with Daniel Cormier. And as we stated earlier, Cormier will be commentating on Jones's next fight.
My goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look how he did that. Joe. Oh my goodness.
So it will be interesting to see how or if their relationship develops in the future, as fans would surely be interested to see the other side of this rivalry, or possibly budding friendship. Now please note that this is not the first time that Cormier has commentated on a fight involving Jones. In April of 2016, Daniel Cormier worked at the fight between Jon Jones and Ovince St. Preux, but at that time, they were both active fighters, and a year earlier, Cormier managed to lose to Jones by unanimous decision after a 5-round fight. So in July of 2017, Cormier again lost to Jones, but the result of that fight was canceled as the UFC champion then failed his drug test and was stripped of his title.
Guys, please continue. Please continue with the mudslinging, with the shit throwing, because I am enjoying every moment of it. It's funny. It's funny to watch two humans, two adults, act like that. Because I love whenever people are getting into shit. So, and this is absolute shit.
Now moving on, Charles Oliveira stated that he will not be waiting for Conor McGregor to return before fighting for the title. Oliveira was on an 8-fight winning streak and is considered one of the top fighters in the division. He has already stated that he believes McGregor is not going to be fighting and that the division needs to move forward and focus on fighters that are currently active. Oliveira, being a skilled and very dangerous fighter, has made it clear that he wants a chance to fight for the title and become champ. Now, in regards to a potential fight with McGregor, Oliveira has said that he would welcome the opportunity to fight him, as he believes that it would be a great matchup. But he also made it clear that he is not going to be waiting around for McGregor to return, and that he is ready to fight for the title now. Oliveira said that he intends to return to the octagon in mid to late spring 2023, stating, "April or May, I think this is the time that I need. Everyone is talking about Dariush, but I think that I need to think with my head, not with my heart. If the UFC thinks he's right for me, fine, but let's see what I decide," Oliveira said. So it will be very interesting to see how the division plays out and if Oliveira will get his chance to fight for the title. He has been on a winning streak and he certainly does deserve a title shot, but what do you think? Will Oliveira ever get the chance to fight for the belt again? Write your thoughts in the comments. And moving on. Now, as you already know, the UFC middleweight champ Alex Pereira clearly does not like Khamzat Chimaev, with whom they have already had a lot of, well, needless to say, some exchanges. And this time, Pereira was asked if Khamzat could fight him this year. He replied that everything was already decided by the UFC, saying, "I was told that they want to see my rematch with Israel in early summer or in May. But if Israel, for some reason, cannot join the fight, then Robert Whittaker will become the contender. It's all for me, no more was offered. I asked my manager about Khamzat Chimaev. This guy talked a lot, and what happened in the end? If Leon fights Usman, who will Chimaev fight? If he really wanted to fight me, I'm sure he would have asked the UFC for this fight. And they would at least ask me what I think. Do I want this fight? This did not happen." This is how it usually happens, but to be honest, I'm a little disappointed that they never named Khamzat's name in the negotiations. I still don't think he deserves a middleweight title shot anyway. But if that's what the UFC wanted, if they told me, "Hey you have to fight him," I would say, okay, let's go. But as we can see, Khamzat did not want this fight, so this dude is a jester, fucking jester, who amuses the public in the Middle Ages. So that's what he's doing now. He said that I was scared to fight him in Brazil in January. That is, he wanted me as a champion to jump out to the fight in January after I took the belt in a 5-round fight. He thought that for his sake, I would give up my well-deserved rest and immediately begin preparations? Why for? I was ready to do it only if I was allowed not to drive weight. Any fighter understands that. It is too hard a load on the body. When you drop weight several times in a couple of months, but you know what? F this guy. He called him a joker, and I'm sure that Chimaev will not like that very much, so maybe he will definitely be asking for this fight. But again, who will Khamzat be fighting? I don't know, we'll have to find out, but what do you guys think? Let us know down in the comments.
I want to fight Pereira in Brazil. Yeah, the guy has power, he punch, he is striker, a good striker, and one of the best guys in the striking. If Israel takes him down and take his, the wrist control, punching him, the other guys, don't come up from there. I don't know how he will come up from under me, brother.
So that is all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it is very important to us. And thank you all in advance.